Checklist, a very important item to any pilot, and it's also an FAA special emphasis area. But do you know how to correctly use a checklist? Let me explain. A lot of pilots will read each item off the checklist and then do the appropriate action. This is actually the incorrect way to use a checklist because your eyes are going from the item to the plane, back to the checklist, to the plane, and you're more apt to skip an item. So what I prefer, a lot of what the airlines teach and military pilots are what's called the do verify method. This is much faster and safer because it's more accurate. So let me explain. For example, on my run-up check of the plane, which we do before every takeoff, I will go through my run-up flow, which includes the fuel selector valve. I come up from there, set my mixture, run the engine up, test my magnetos, test my flight controls, check my engine instruments. I have a flow that I go through, all the while the checklist is stowed. Now, after I finish my flow, I then pull the checklist and ensure that I completed each item. But it should go something like this. Run up, brakes, checked, fuel, checked, trim, takeoff, flight controls, checked, instruments, checked, mixture and power was checked, magnetos, checked, carb heat, checked, vacuum, checked, amp meter was good, oil pressure was good, oil temperature was good, back to idle, checklist complete. Now, if I forgot an item during my checklist, I will stop the checklist, do the appropriate item, and then start over to make sure I didn't forget anything. The do verify method is much more accurate than reading and doing, and I encourage you all to work on your flows and be a safe, confident pilot.